How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Vault Hunters. Today we are going to be running a couple more vaults, hopefully 2 to 3. We'll see how many we actually do, but what we want to try and do today is prioritize getting the living chest because we want to grab as many of the knowledge essence things as we can so that we can get the compass up and running today. So right now, before we head back in, we are going to enchant our vanilla pick, I believe, right? Is that using, yeah, it's using our emeralds, so that's good. Let's throw that on there. And what are we missing? We need Silk Touch for right now. That way, if we do come across any of the ore, we can at least grab it now that we have Vein Mine, and it's not going to feel like that much of a waste of time here. So that's good. We're not going to use anything else. We want to grab our shield. And by the way, I did go ahead and throw a little shack thing together here, so that way we weren't just out in the open anymore. That way a creeper wouldn't come and ruin my day. So luckily enough, we didn't actually get one to spawn at all during that whole time there, so we were kind of lucky there. Anyways, let's plop these guys here, and as soon as we trigger this, is it going to activate that quest? No, we have to actually finish the vault. Okay, so that's good. This one should generate on its own. This one is going to trigger by looting. And I need to actually grab some building blocks because I did not grab any of that. All right, well, we got another single monolith vault here. So hopefully we can complete this one as well and get the extra little box from it. But I'm going to try, like I said, and prioritize only getting living chests because that is where the knowledge essence is going to be. So I'm going to do what I did in the last vault. I'm just going to run straight to the backside here. And it almost feels like my sprint is not sprinting. Weird. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to sprint to the end of the vault and then work my way all the way back up and then probably go to one of these sides and loot it a little bit as well. I want to try and be in that first room so that way I don't end up accidentally running out of time and losing my place. But there's our monolith nonetheless, so let's grab that. I haven't seen any living chests. I keep seeing some of the normal ones, but it's not really what I want. Okay, nice. Here we go. We got our first couple living chests. So we got a little bit in there. We got 6. Okay, so we need 9 of those. And then that makes one of the little chips. And then we need 8 of those chips plus another, I think 8 on top of that as well. It's like 40 something or 50 something of the knowledge essence that we need per one of the knowledge stars. So we didn't get very many last vaults or last episode. So we're going to have to make quite a bit of a dent in this if we want to try and actually unlock that today. Here's Gilded, although it's not really... Okay, since we already spawned these guys, I'm going to grab those chests. But then I'm just going to really focus on only getting the living chest here. I'm not going to try and get sidetracked, which I'm already doing. Okay, we're moving. We're going to go that way, see if we got living. If not, we're just going to keep running around. We actually have an XP altar, so let's just do that. It's only 8 levels. We got a Tenos blessing, so that's our second blessing that we've gotten so far. Well, that run could have gone a little bit better. We almost died, and we really didn't come across too many living chests there. So it's not going to be super great on the knowledge essence there, but we at least got some of it. It wasn't a complete just run with no essence getting found, at least. So I did realize something on that run. We can't actually use 2 of these vials at once. We can use one of them. The other one is just going to eat up inventory space. So for right now, I think I'm going to stick with this one because we're going to be looting a lot, and hopefully we have this thing charging up pretty frequently, but that's what I'm going to do. We also got a couple things we can roll here. That was all of the loot that we got from that run as well. We also got some ore right there at the end, so that's kind of good. But let's also roll these guys and then open this thing as well and see what we got. It looks like we got a couple more of the jewels. That's cool. We got some augments. Nice. Oh, you know what? There's also another thing we can roll, right? I completely almost forgot about this, but we have the shield and the weapon that we can roll. So let's get that going as well. Oh, we get a free pouch? Hold on. That's good. Okay, that's going to be really nice. We have the stuff for the soul pouch already, So we'll make that here in 2 seconds. And while everything is rolling, let's also open up our random box. I forget what that thing was called, but we got some diamonds, and we got 2 of the relic booster packs that gave us nothing. All right. So we now have a totem, so that's going to be nice. We can have that in our offhand if we want. We've got a couple better weapons, so these are both going to be better than the vanilla axe. And which one of these does more? That does 8, that does 8.5. All right. The axe it is, unless this one is crazy on something else. It is not. Okay, so the boots that we got are not better than the ones we are currently wearing. That can get put away. We've got leggings, or no, is this leggings? Yeah, this is leggings. Okay, and we're going to throw that on immediately because we don't have vault leggings on already. We also have this pair of boots that are a little bit better than the ones we are currently wearing, and we have a vault shield. So we might want to run that. It gives you knockback resistance, thorns damage, but this one gives us more mana, gives us Tenos affinity, which I don't remember what any of the Vault God dudes do in this thing, and we also get wither avoidance. So withering isn't really a thing we are dealing with at the moment, but we are dealing with a bit of damage. So let's run the shield, and then maybe we swap over to this if we need to at some point. Anyways, let's complete yet another one of our quests. So there's our soul pouch. So that should be that quest done. That's going to give us our pouch and 2 of the upgrades. That's really nice. And now we can also make the bounty table. Oh, right. That is going to be really good because then we start generating like items from completing those bounties. And we have all the stuff for the most part. We're actually missing 1 string. Dang it. Can I break one of the... Actually, hold on. Yeah, I might be able to just break this, right? So I've been farming up some of these. And then if we break it with a sword, probably, dummy, it'll maybe give us a string, I'm pretty sure. Never mind. Of course, it's not gonna move. It's not gonna move with this thing, huh? Hey, there we go. It did give us 1 string. Okay, that's all we needed. Let me throw this together real quick, and we can see if we got any like easy bounties we can maybe take advantage of right now. Nice. This one's relatively easy. We only need to find 12 knowledge essence, so that's really doable. We need 11 vault essence for this one. That's also really doable, and 3 vault diamonds. So all of those are really, really straightforward and easy to do. I'm not really sure how long these things stay here. So for right now, let's do the knowledge thing because that's what we're trying to get done today. And we can only take 1 for right now. There is an option of unlocking the ability to carry... Is it under this one? Yeah. We can carry more at once. If we get all the way to level 3 on this thing, we can carry 3 of the bounties, or 2 of the bounties at once. So that's kind of good. We do have 1 expertise point, which I don't know how we got that. Is that just from running vaults? Because it's something different from that. Okay, so let me very quickly go through these guys and see which one of them I want to go with, because we have a point. We might as well use it. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to read through all of them. We have fortunate. That is the important one there. So I'm going to instantly take that. We can upgrade it once more to increase our fortune level. So that's going to be really nice. And I also want to throw together another vanilla pick and throw fortune on that so that I'm able to fortune down our vaultors here. We also need another 30 or 40 of the essence. We have 41 right now. We need 72, I believe it is. So we're very close to actually getting 1 knowledge star put together, so that's kind of cool. And while we're at it, we can also grab this guy right over here, which is what I wanted to grab last episode. Actually, I am recording these kind of close together, so I don't know if anybody told me what I should probably go with, but I'm going to pick this for right now, see how we like it. I remember kind of messing around with it at the end of the first season of Vault Hunters in 1.16, so see if it's still what I remember. Kind of just speeds you up and lets you run around and not have to fight stuff so much. But we're going to do that and also level up our healing thing so we get an actual full heart instead of half a heart. So that's going to be nice. Anyways, we need to throw a crystal together so that we can actually run another vault. So being nice, and that's the same one we got at the end of last episode. Okay, That's doable. Give me 2 seconds. We get 10 more of the bounty pearls for completing the crafting of the table, so that's good. And then we get another 32 chromatic iron here in a second if we're able to complete the bounty that we selected. So that's kind of nice. Alrighty, well anyways, let's see if we're able to complete this bounty. We have to get the 12 knowledge essence, and we also got a Tenno's blessing on this run for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. I guess maybe because we got 2 of the altar's last vaults, I guess, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyways, we've got a 1% item rarity bonus. So I don't really think that 1% is going to make that much of a difference, but if it does, cool. If not, then it is what it is. Anyways, though, I am going to run through this better than I did the last vault. I'm literally not going to touch anything other than the living chest. That's all I want to focus on. And we have the monolith right in front of us again as well. So we have that crate to look forward to here. Well, this is not exactly living chest, but it's the only, I guess, fancy thing that I've found so far. And I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me right, there's not going to be mobs spawning here, potentially. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember that much, but yeah, I've cleared quite a bit of the vault so far. So I went away from the spawn, and then I went to the rooms to the left, and then I cleared upwards where I think 2 rooms past our spawn portal. And I have yet to see any living chests so far. So I think I picked the wrong vault to do this in, because this seems to be a desert-heavy one. And I'm not sure if living chests are rarer in this theme or not, but I am not having any luck whatsoever finding them. So this has not been a very good run so far. And I'm looting these because there's nothing here that's going to hurt us, right? I guess fall damage, me being dumb, but yeah, we might as well get something for our time here. We're 15 minutes left, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clear this little room real quick, see what we get at the end of here, and I guess maybe get some sort of benefit with that little bit of item rarity that we have going right now. Oh man, that vault run absolutely sucked. We didn't come across very many living chests at all. We found 3 of them in the spawn room, and that was it. Most of our looting was done in that little castle building thing that I found, and that was pretty much it. So we did manage to get another 8,000 XP, but I think that's only because we completed the vault. Yeah, we get 6,000 just by doing that on its own. So that's pretty cool, I guess. But anyways, let's collect our XP for that. We are now level 6, which, is there anything that we can buy for 1 point? I think we can level up something else. Or actually, yeah, let's just dump a level into something rather than buy anything new. Let's put that point into dash so that we can go a little bit further. Well, off of that run, we were only able to generate 3 knowledge essence, so I'm kind of considering maybe not limiting ourselves to living chests on these runs, especially because we're not level 10 yet. And we don't have trapped chest until then. So what I'm thinking I'll do on the next run is hit the living chest, hit the gilded chest, and hit the ornate chest, because those are going to have a little bit better items in there instead of the wooden chests that give us like driftwood and raw carbon and whatever other garbage is in here, because we were hitting those as well. So I'm going to try and focus on those 3 chest types. Unless there's a 4th one, which I think those are like special vaults, maybe? I'm not sure. That purple one that we saw for the other thing that we needed. But we'll try and hit those 3 on this next run. So that way, hopefully, our loot table that we get from this run is a little more substantial and maybe a little more worth our time. We got 1 vault diamond, 3 essence, so not really the best run that we possibly could have had there. We did find 2 of the armor pieces as well as this thing. So let's open this and see what we got. So we got a couple more of the armor pieces. That's good. Ooh, we got some pearls as well. So all of that stuff can get plopped in here. Those might be worth taking with us. Actually, no, maybe not right now, because we don't really want to spend more time in these lower vaults. So we'll worry about that when we need to. But we have 5 pieces of armor to roll. Alrighty, everything is done getting rolled here. So our helmet is better. So let's swap that out. This helmet is not better. That can hang out there. This shield gives us +2 health. That could be kind of nice. And we don't have the thorns damage. Okay, well, I'll take the more health, honestly. I feel like that's going to be more important than doing damage, I guess. The chest piece that we are currently wearing is better than the one that we just rolled. Actually, it has one more armor, but it loses the health on that. So yeah, we'll hold on to the one that we have right now. And then as far as the axe goes, it's only slightly better than the one we currently have. So I'm going to also throw that into the chest. We're not going to use it. I'm going to throw a crystal together real quick, and we are going to run another vault. Hopefully have a little bit better time looting than we just did on this one, because it was not the greatest here. Okay, well, hopefully this one goes a bit smoother. We have 3 monoliths for the first time, so hopefully we can find all 3. Getting that little box at the end is kind of good. It's been good so far, so hopefully we can keep that up here. Well, this run is going a lot better than the last one. We just completed our bounty, so we have that done to look forward to at least. And I also want to go into that room. Oh, we got ornates in there. Okay, well, we're going to loot those regardless. Nice, I think that might be our highest XP run so far. So, like I said, during that run, we did complete our bounty. So, let's collect that. We're going to get 8 diamonds, 7 chromatic steel, and 16 of the vault silver, as well as a chest piece to roll. So, let's do that. We also get a box, unless all that stuff's in the box. I think that's how that works. So, let's take... either one of these is fine. The Vault Diamonds and the Essence, I think, are a lot more common than that Knowledge Essence stuff is. So let's do the Vault Diamonds next, because that's also going to give us more Knowledge Essence, and we need that for the mod. So let's take that. We can do that possibly next episode. I don't know yet. Maybe today. We'll see how this goes. Anyways, though, let's plop that down. Let's see what we got. It's all the stuff that the bounty board said it was going to be. Okay. So let's open up the completion box, and that's going to give us some more stuff there. That's nice. So let's take all the rollable items. We can take everything else out of here too, I guess, and plop it all in here. Well, this is also all of the loot that we got off of that run. I'm going to take the Knowledge Essence and just see how far we are from actually getting that mod up and running, because we only need 1 star. So we might be very close. That gave us nothing. Okay, let me see if we get a better piece of gear here. And while that stuff's rolling, I'm going to go grab the Knowledge Essence. Well, dang it. We just about have all of the Knowledge Essence. We are too short for the chips, and then we needed 16 of the Beniatite, which I don't know if we even have. We have some ore of it already, but I don't think we have very much of it, because I haven't really been seeing it too much. So let's see if I have that. We can fortune it down real quick and see how far away we are on there as well. Oh, it's over here still. I didn't put it away. Okay, so we only have 5 ore. So even if we get 2 per when we fortune it, then we're still going to be short. So let me throw a vanilla pick together, because I still didn't do that from earlier. And then we can see what we got on that. But anyways, we also got the armor, right? So the helmet is a little bit better. It has the item rarity on it. It has the ability power on it. Although I do kind of like the health that the current one has. Yeah, never mind. We're going to stick with the extra health. The chest piece gives us nothing. The one that we're currently wearing is better. We have a wand now that we can have in our offhand. So we have a soul chance, increased ability power, and a cooldown reduction, as well as 10 ability power. Not sure what that one is, but we're not going to swap over to that just yet. And the sword does a little bit less damage, and it has a whole bunch of other stuff on it, which I guess would be helpful, but right now we're going to stick with the axe. Well, let's cross our fingers and hope for the best here. So double up on everything would be cool. We only got 8, so we had 5 there. We did not double up on everything. That's unfortunate. So we are only 8 away from having enough Beniatite for the Knowledge Star as well. So let's actually do one more run. We should get the essence for it. Right, we only need 2, unless we have just a horrible run, in which case that's going to suck, but we're hopefully going to get those 2. We can also hopefully complete this quest, or the bounty, I guess, and that's going to guarantee us at least 7, so even if we don't come across any living chests, but we do get the Vault Diamonds, then we're good there. But that's going to kind of be dependent on how good this run goes, I suppose. Before we jump on into this next vault, I want to grab one more ability, and that is going to be Stonefall. So this is going to reduce fall damage for us, and hopefully, right, when we take this, we're able to keybind it to the same thing that Dash is on, so that way it's active at the same exact time. If we level it up one more time, we don't take any fall damage, apparently. So it's only going to cost us one more point, so we're most likely going to do that after this run as well, as long as we level up. And I'm also considering removing Ghost Walk already. I'm not really liking it too much. I thought this was going to make us move quicker, but it doesn't seem to do that. It just makes it so that we don't take any damage, which I guess it's kind of worth it for that, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking about removing it, but we have to spend 2 points to do that. We don't drink the little flask thingy like I thought we would. So we might actually just stick with it. I don't really know just yet. But we also want to level up our overall speed, which is 4 points itself. So after this run, we're going to spend that point on this, and then we're probably going to hoard points for the next couple levels to buy the speed increase thing as well. Well, we only have 2 monoliths this time around, so hopefully that works. And let's just test out this thing really quick and make sure that it actually works. We didn't move any, so that's not a good sign, because Dash did not activate. So alright, I should have checked this before we came in, because now we're just going to be burning vault time trying to fix this. Let me assign that a different button then. Oh, that's kind of cool. We got a new mob finally that spawned in, and we also completed our bounty, so that is done. We just need to make sure that we get out of here alive, and I don't think I'm going to be hitting any more wooden chests, because those are the only things that had the diamonds as of right now that I can remember, so that's why I was hitting them. But now we're just going to focus on the other chests, hopefully get a little bit extra of the knowledge essence here. And this Stonefall thing is a little dicey. I have to time it correctly before we hit the ground, or we still take all of our fall damage, because it's only on for like a second. So it's not been super useful at the moment, at least. Well, that actually turned out to be a fairly good run. Not only did we complete our bounty, but we also got a lot of vault ore, so that's pretty good. We also leveled up again, so let's spend that skill point immediately on this. I only activated this right one time, so I gotta get used to it. Unfortunately, we can't link it to the same button. That used to be a thing I believe you used to be able to do, but it seems they patched that, so that's fine. Anyways, though, we shouldn't take any more fall damage as long as I'm able to time that correctly. So let's collect our bounty as well. And is it worth taking this one? Maybe. It doesn't seem like they reset. It has been a few days since we took the first one, so maybe once we're done with all 3 of them, then maybe it recycles. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll take it nonetheless. That's Vault Essence. We come across that kind of frequently, so why not? Well, let's open up our boxes, and this is going to give us something we can roll. That's good. We also just shoved all that stuff in our bag, and let's see. We have the Knowledge Essence now to make our Knowledge Star. We'll see if we have enough Beniatite here in a second. But let's also open up our reward crate, and that dropped a whole bunch more. So we got a couple more things we can roll, as well as this guy, and we got some more of the charms and stuff, so that's kind of cool. We do have 7 of the Beniatite we can roll right now, so we'll see. I mean, unless we get really unlucky, which, I mean, that could very well happen, we only need 8. So hopefully the game is nice, and we don't roll a bad number here. Fingers crossed, come on. It looks like it's more than 8. We got 15. Okay, well, that is enough to get what we need, I believe, unless I did my math wrong, which I feel like maybe I did. We just do this, right? No. We get 4 of those, and then those go into this, and we get an extraordinary one. And now we just got to combine all of our knowledge essence down into the little chips, which is just doing one of these. So let's do that, and that's going to give us 8 of them is all we need. So was it just this and then this? No, it is not that. Okay, hold on. I got to look at it again. Oh, we also needed 8 vault diamonds as well. So we have that just off of that run alone, and we should also have 17 more in the other chest. So we are more than fine doing this right now. Let's take that, and then we get our first knowledge star. So let's consume that. And now if we go into this menu, we go over to this guy, and we can buy the vault compass. So hopefully that is craftable now, right? It doesn't pop in our... No, it doesn't pop in our inventory. Okay. And I'm not actually sure if we're able to craft this right now because we need 4 netherite, and we currently have 2 from that last vault. I don't think I have any more. I know I have a bunch of scrap, but I don't think that's going to be enough, possibly, to get that all done. Let me just see, because it's 4 per... So, oh yeah, never mind. What am I doing? We have enough for 2 more ingots. That's fine. Do we have the gold? We should as well. So let me do one of those, one of these, and then that's going to be 2 more. Cool. We take these 2 from over here. We need 4 more vault diamonds, which we have in our inventory already, and we just need a vanilla compass, which we have, I think, the stuff to do. Maybe not the redstone, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Oh, we actually do. Never mind. And there we go. Nice. Okay, so this is going to stay in our inventory when we do vault runs specifically, because this is going to point toward the exit. That way, if for some reason I get turned around, this should help us get out. So that's going to be really nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and open up our stuff here, roll all of our gear that we got, see if we are swapping over to anything new. And the mystery box is going to give us some emeralds. This is going to give us nothing. Okay. So we haven't gotten our first relic just yet, but eventually we will. And it looks like we got 3 more wands, which we are still not going to use any of those. I kind of prefer the shield at the moment. The sword that we got does a little bit more damage, but we're going to stick with the axe that we have right now. The other axe actually does a bit more damage than the axe that we're currently doing. And it also has a... Oh, it's actually a little bit worse on the attack range and speed. So, yeah, maybe we swap over to that axe. Maybe the little bonus in damage is going to make a little bit more of a difference. And last but not least here, we do have a new set of pants. So these are a little bit better. We have 1 more armor. We have 2 ability power, which the other ones have 2.5. But we also have a 6% increase in attack damage. So let's actually swap on over to these. We also regenerate mana a little bit quicker, and we have 1 less point on item rarity. So that's fine. We are losing 2 hearts, or I guess 1 whole heart, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. Only time will tell here. And as we wrap up right now, let's also complete our quest. So we never turned this thing in when we completed it earlier, so let's do that now. We are going to need a tool station, and it looks like we're going to start messing around with some vault tools here. But we'll go ahead and worry about that next episode. For today, that is going to be it. I hope you guys have enjoyed as always, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching!